Welcome to our in-depth breakdown of Super Bowl LX, where the Seattle Seahawks face off against the New England Patriots in a rematch nearly 12 years in the making. From iconic moments to cutting-edge stats, we're diving deep through the lens of NFL next-gen stats to uncover what could decide the Lombardi Trophy this Sunday. Segment 1, setting the stage. Back in September, 32 teams began the quest to reach Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, the grand stage for the NFL's biggest night. Now, after months of battles and unforgettable moments, only two remain: the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. This matchup echoes a classic. The last time these two met in a Super Bowl was in 2014, when Malcolm Butler's legendary interception against Russell Wilson sealed the Patriots' victory, a play forever etched in football history. While most players from that game have retired, the echoes remain strong. This year's Seahawks defense mirrors that 2014 unit. Both were elite, allowing the fewest points in the league during the regular season. Segment 2, offensive leaders, the quarterbacks. Seattle's success has largely been fueled by quarterback Sam Darnold, who has transformed his postseason into a masterclass in efficiency. Sporting a remarkable 122 passer rating through the playoffs, Darnold has shown remarkable poise, especially under pressure. On the other side, the Patriots lean on young gun Drake Maye, who dazzled all season, finishing as an MVP finalist thanks to his league-leading 72% completion rate and 35 total touchdowns. But the playoffs have been a different story for Maye. He's faced immense pressure, completing just 55% of his passes, throwing 4 touchdowns but also suffering 15 sacks, the highest for any Super Bowl quarterback since the NFL merger in 1970. Segment 3, defense and pressure, a clash of forces. One of the key factors shaping this game is quarterback pressure. The Patriots have dominated on defense this postseason, allowing only 8.6 points per game, suffocating opponents with relentless pressure. In recent playoff games, opposing quarterbacks have crumbled under this pressure. Justin Herbert went just 3 for 8 with 6 sacks against New England, and Jarrett Stidham managed a single completion on 10 attempts when pressured. But Darnold has shown resilience. Despite facing pressure on nearly a third of his dropbacks, he's avoided turnovers and capitalized with 4 touchdowns while under duress. This is a stark contrast to his regular season, where pressure often led to interceptions or fumbles. Seattle's offensive line deserves credit here. Despite facing the league's second-highest blitz rate, they've kept pressure rates low and ranked among the best in limiting sacks and pressures allowed. Conversely, Maye's struggles have been clear. His pressure-to-sack rate has more than doubled in the playoffs, and Patriots left tackle Will Campbell has faced tough matchups against elite pass rushers like Nick Bonitto and Will Anderson Jr. Seattle's defense, tied for 7th in the league in sacks, will be hungry to exploit this mismatch. Segment 4, the Jackson Smith-Njigba factor. No analysis would be complete without spotlighting one of the league's most dynamic receivers, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Leading the NFL with 1,793 receiving yards this season, Smith-Njigba is a nightmare for defenses. His versatility is unmatched, having led the league in yards both from wide receiver and slot positions in consecutive seasons. In the NFC Championship game, he racked up 153 receiving yards, including his first career touchdown lined up in the backfield. Seattle's offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak's creative usage of Smith-Njigba, shifting him from wideout to slot and even into the backfield, presents a puzzle Patriots defensive coordinator will have to solve. Segment 5, tactical battles, jumbo vs nickel. Expect a fascinating chess match between New England's jumbo personnel sets and Seattle's nickel defense. Since Week 11, the Patriots have run jumbo personnel on nearly 1 in 5 offensive snaps. This strategy has been deadly efficient. New England scored a league-high 13 touchdowns and averaged over 6 yards per play from these sets. Running back Ramondre Stevenson has been the key beneficiary, rushing for 225 yards and 4 touchdowns on just 23 carries out of jumbo sets. His 9.8 yards per carry on these plays is not only tops this season but the best ever recorded in the next-gen stats era. Seattle's defense rarely saw jumbo formations in the regular season but has matched them with nickel personnel nearly half the time, setting up an intriguing matchup for control of the line of scrimmage. Segment 6, Maye's scramble game, a critical element. One often overlooked factor is Maye's ability to create with his legs, especially on early downs. On first and second down, Maye led the NFL with 46 scramble carries for 330 yards and 16 first downs, tied with Patrick Mahomes for the most. His scramble run rate on early downs was 10.7%, actually higher than his 9.1% rate on third down, placing him among a rare group of quarterbacks who run more on early downs than in critical third down situations. This aggressive running style, especially on early downs, gives the Patriots a dynamic weapon to extend drives and keep Seattle's defense off balance. Segment 7, what to watch for on game day. So what will ultimately decide Super Bowl LX? Can the Seahawks' offensive line continue to protect Darnold against New England's fierce pass rush? Will Maye overcome postseason pressure and find ways to connect on downfield throws? How well can the Patriots contain Smith-Njigba's multifaceted threat? Can New England's jumbo sets impose their will on Seattle's nickel defense? And finally, how much will Maye's scrambling on early downs shape momentum and sustain drives? This game promises to be a fascinating blend of strategy, skill, and sheer willpower, a true test of two great teams fighting for NFL immortality. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into Super Bowl LX through the lens of NFL Next Gen stats. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more expert NFL analysis. We'll see you on game day.